So let's go live. Let me play this real quick while I'm trying to get my stuff ready. Oh.
Exit 6. Laurent. That's me. Yeah. Let's go. Yo, I'ma be the best me, it's all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. Them people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send our love to you. Yo, I face myself in verses. They just okay with verses. I want the best me, so I figured I create the version with ball tires, y'all liars and them lasers swerving. My wordplay be perfect placement. I know it makes you nervous. Couldn't pay my mom's back, even with the latest purses. You pray the weight and curses. All them days you stayed in churches. You little boys, I know you hated how we played the cursing. That rap music draw influence and it plays its purpose. Enriched our lives, never basic when these raps will surface. I know how to rank you for it. I love you and I thank you for it. Mommy, you give a shit last. I'm putting you first. I'm sorry for the things we did that caused you to hurt. It go, I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. Then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory, we can feel your energy. Yo, a prized possession, but not picture perfect. I give advice over our meals because I think you're worth it. I'm flawed like your name when I write it out in cursive. I know my angels lurking, even if I ain't attend your surface. Help me complete my purpose, keep me safe from them jealous ones that can't tell us none. Haters be like them broke hitters, that dirt weed who can't tell us none. Rap game, everybody wanna deal. What the hell is this? A sale or something? The way they ride them waves, they'll mess around and get a sale or something. Defeating all my weaknesses, I don't even know what weak it is, but the best is yet to come. I know it's hard for you to see it big. The hurt and loss and trauma is still strengthening up my armor. It's still people wishing me bad. I know they still getting that karma. Listen, I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'm coming for everything. I put that on everything. You deserve the better things. I deserve the better things. When they go against us, then people gon' lose. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. Then people gon' lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send our love to you.
Let's do this one more time. This is my song. I love this. This is my favorite song I ever wrote.
Laurent. That's me. Yeah. Let's go. I'ma be the best me, it's all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. Then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send our love to you. Yo, I face myself in verses. They just okay with verses. I want the best me, so I figured I create the version with ball tires, y'all liars and them lasers swerving. My wordplay be perfect placement. I know it makes you nervous. Couldn't pay my mom's back, even with the latest purses. You pray the way them curses. All them days you stayed in churches. You little boys, I know you hated how we played the cursing. That rap music draw influence and it plays its purpose. Enriched our lives, never basic when these raps will surface. I know how to rank you for it. I love you and I thank you for it. Mommy, you give a shit last. I'm putting you first. I'm sorry for the things we did that caused you to hurt. It go, I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. Then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send our love to you. A prized possession, but not picture perfect. I give advice over over our meals because I think you're worth it. I'm flawed like your name when I write it out in cursive. I know my angels lurking, even if I ain't attend your surface. Help me complete my purpose, keep me safe from them jealous ones that can't tell us none. Haters be like them broke hitters, that dirt weed who can't sell us none. Rap game, everybody wanna deal. What the hell is this? A sale or something? The way they ride them waves, gonna mess around and get a sale or something. Defeating all my weaknesses, I don't even know what week it is, but the best is yet to come. I know it's hard for you to see it big. The hurt and loss and trauma is still strengthening up my armor. It's still people wishing me bad. I know they still getting that karma. Listen, I'ma be the best me.
That's it. I guess it died. So that was perfect. Cause yeah, that's my favorite part of that song. So listen, it's your boy LeBron, female rap elite. I'm back with another video. Please come in and thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live or I do uploads. Give me a second. And then closet is open. This annoying me. So yeah. Do y'all like the poppy sodas? I'm drinking the raspberry rosé one right now. This is one of my favorite ones. I ain't gonna lie. The ginger lime one is my favorite one, and they only sell it at Whole Foods. So I'm about to go there later because I need that one. I've been but this raspberry rose, ooh, is mad good. Yeah. So listen, I hope all of y'all doing well. I just came back from the gym. Well, I've been back from the gym for about 2 hours, so I'm not lying, but I just got kind of like settled. I made breakfast. I had a later start to my day than I really thought, but I'm still going back to the gym and doing the second round or two. Yeah, so I wanted to come and do some commentary. Yeah, a prized possession, but not picture perfect. I give advice over raw meals because I think you're worth it. I'm flawed like your name when I write it out in cursive. I know my angels lurking, even if I attend your service. Help me complete my purpose. Keep me safe from them jealous ones who can't tell us none. Haters be like them broke hitters with that dirt weed who can't sell us none. Rap game, everybody want to deal. What the hell is this? A sell or something? The way they ride them waves gonna mess around and get a sale or something. Yo, I said the way they ride them waves gonna mess around and get a sale or something. Like, come on. But my favorite part of that whole verse was defeating all my weaknesses. I don't even know what week it is, but the best is yet to come. I know it's hard for you to see it big. The hurt and loss and trauma is still strengthening up my armor. It's still people wishing me bad. I know they still getting that karma. Yeah. Yes, that's my favorite song that I ever wrote, like that I ever wrote. So check that out on all streaming platforms. Search LeRon, L-E space R-O-N, and search Best Me. When you see Best Me, you'll find all my other music too. So I want to check something real quick with this YouTube studio because you know how they be with the monetization, and I want my monetization on. So let's make sure we getting paid first. So how are y'all doing today? You know what I mean? Good Friday. I was off today, so yeah, I'm enjoying it. Did y'all check out Beyonce album? Yo, she had me dying. Like at first, last night when I listened to that song that she had with Miley Cyrus, I didn't really like it. But I listened to it a little more, and it's okay. But it's like I could see how they're gonna perform that song, right? They're gonna be together on some. They're gonna be sitting on some stools. They're gonna be like, "I'll be your young rider, day I ride." I know exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna perform, and they're gonna be looking at each other in their eye. You know how them country singers be doing? "I'll be your young rider till the day I ride." That's exactly what they're gonna do. Watch when they perform that together. It's gonna go down just like that. You said your favorite is Tyrant. You know that's what they're gonna do. I'll be your young rider, this day I ride. Miley's so happy she got that Beyonce collaboration. You listen to like 3-4 songs. That raspberry rose poppy soda is so good. So listen, what we gonna talk about first? Because I know I got Nicki. She came out. She talked about her new sneaker line. Also Diddy. Yeah. Let me keep this page up on the side. Let me go over here. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that be causing me to be a little late is that I be trying to pull up all my tabs, but I didn't have enough time because I was kind of doing something else. Oh, you know what I was doing? You know, you go to Chick-fil-A and you got 48 hours to do that survey. Well, I didn't pay with my app. I guess if I would have did it with my app, I would have got like the survey through the app. But I thought about it. I said, yo, those 48 hours about to be up. I like anything free that I could get. I want it. Anything free, I want it. I want it. Bottom line. So that was that was one of the reasons why I pushed my live back, because I needed to complete that survey. Because I need to get, because what I like to do is I want to get that free chicken. Like, I don't want the bread or anything like the chicken sandwich. So I'll go and I'll be getting the spicy filet and I'll bring it home and I'm gonna chop it up and put it in a salad. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Cause I'll be your young rider till the day I die. I think I like that song because it's more funny. You know what I'm saying? I'll be your rider. Give me a second. So yeah. Was any of y'all off today? I know some of y'all was on my live last night, but did anybody have to go to work? I need to log into my new Twitter page. This one is locked. Yo, and then they try to the banks. They's talking about Diddy. He got over $100 million and $100 million in loans, and they questioning whether Diddy is truly a billionaire. I think a lot of these people be lying about their financial status, because what you also don't realize is, like, on our basic, I'm not saying that we're basic, but on our level of earnings, I think when you lie about your net worth, it opens up more things for you. You know, it opens up more things for you. So that's why they lie. And then one of those who lied about it out of the Kardashian Jenners? One of them lied about their earnings too, and it was exposed, but they swept it under the rug. You see, they trying to make a bigger thing out of they made a bigger thing out of Kanye, and now they're trying to say the same thing with Diddy. But listen, I want to bring that up from the Daily Mail. Just give me a second. Cause I'll be your young rider every day I ride. Did y'all like that song? Let me know in the comments. Did you like Miley Cyrus and Beyonce collaboration? Diddy, Daily Mail. I'm happy I'm off today. I deserved it. So I got off of here last night. I probably went to sleep closer to. So I got off here. What time did I get off here last night? I got off here probably was it like 3? Close to 3. I didn't go to sleep until like probably close to 4 o'clock. Yep. And then I woke up before 12 o'clock, but I slept all the way to 12 o'clock because I was like, I'm off today. Why am I going to get up early? So I got up. Now I went to the gym. I got back from the gym probably like 2 something. I came here. I made breakfast. I made some turkey bacon and, some eggs. It was really good. I like putting smoked Gouda in everything, like in my eggs. It was so good. Like, yo, that smoked Gouda. Oh, Easter is this weekend. What y'all doing for Easter? Are y'all gonna do any of y'all have kids, and are you making Easter baskets for your kids? My mom always made us made our Easter baskets. It's more personal when they make it. And when my mom, like when she used to make our Easter baskets, like just telling you like how I used to feel, right? And I don't know if you've ever felt this way before, right? So my mom, she used to make our Easter baskets and she used to put so much stuff in it where I remember standing outside my house one time and my mother gave us our basket and I felt kind of like, I was kind of embarrassed because I know no other kid was getting baskets like that. I'm just being honest with you. My mom would go to the store and get, sometimes it would be a basket, but sometimes she would get like a huge, like just something huge, like whether it was like, like just like a not like necessarily an Easter basket, but she would just put so much stuff in it. We would have socks, we would have headphones, we would have all types of candy, like just cologne, like just different things that she would throw in it. So it's like, let me tell you something. If you have kids, make sure that they feel loved, because going through this experience without the love of like, going through this experience like of life without love and feeling that love, it's hard. Like I can imagine how some people feel, like, and like I said, family does get dysfunctional as you get older with certain things. Like Because I'm going through something right now with not really like, not my mom at all, but just like, you have siblings and just certain things like that's just happening. Like I'll give you a little glimpse of it, right? So, my mom is getting older, and then it's like certain things like have to be handled, or whatever the case may be. And you could call me and say that I'm being selfish or whatever, but so my mom, which is my brother, she had one of my brothers when she was younger. So all three of my brothers, we all got the same dad. But this older brother, he doesn't have the same father as us. And I always felt like me and my other brother, we always felt like he treated me and my brother different from my oldest brother because he was the first child after my mother had him. So he did certain things for him. He like, on his birthdays and stuff, he would make sure that he went up on his birthdays. And thank God that my mother was a no slouch. And for Christmas, she always made sure we had. But I always kept it in the back of my head. And I'm just like, yeah, like that's your favorite or whatever, right? So he was pretty much, and I feel like if more Black people had support like this, more people would be successful. Because if my mother didn't have her parents growing up, I don't know what would have happened to her. If she was born like in the 80s and 90s like me, and she had the child like when she was like 16 years old, I don't know what would have happened. But what happened was back in those days, when of our grandparents, that was more of the sweep it under the rug type of situation. So my mother had a baby at a young age, but she was still pushed to go to school, graduate, go to college, and she was still made to do whatever. We're going to raise the grandchild. So my brother essentially my mother was around, but he was raised by my grandparents. So you might think I'm wrong for saying this, but like, so he's handling my mother's finances right now. Not gonna go deep into that, but he's handling her finances, just making sure things are paid and stuff like that. And I don't know, I just have an issue with it because you wasn't really raised by my mom. You wasn't. Like, I know you might think that that's crass for me to say that. I'm my mother's youngest child. Like, I have her best interest at heart, and I'm not saying that he doesn't. But why? Because he's the oldest? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you wasn't even raised by her. And I know y'all might think that's crass. I know you might think it. I don't really care how you feel. Listen, I was raised my whole life by my mom. I have her best interest at heart. And even the way that certain things is being handled right now, it just don't make sense. Like, just another small piece. My brother, like my mom can afford it. She has a pension, and she also gets Social Security. My brother just put my mother in like an apartment that costs like upwards of almost $3,000 a month. Even though she can afford it, why would you put her in an apartment that costs almost $3,000 a month? It pissed me off. So it's like it's not squandering her money because the community is really nice, but it's New York. And this is why I've been trying to get her to come down here, because it's like I could have got her apartment down here for like $1,500, a luxury apartment. Even if they have new apartments and they have apartments that are luxury. Why would you take almost $3,000 of my mother's money and put her in this apartment that's $3,000 in New York? It pissed me off. It's like you shouldn't have no control. You wasn't even raised by her for real. Like, fuck out of here, man. You might think it's me, no, but that's just how I feel. You didn't grow up with us. You wasn't raised like that. You was a teenager and going through college and moved on when I was even coming up. You was sending gifts in the mail. You wasn't raised by her. Like, yo, let me tell you something. This is why you got to create your life the way you want it. I also look at stuff like YouTube, like this is community where you can come and talk to people or whatever. You have to create your own existence outside of your family, because family could be some of the most cruel. And then the way my brother tried to talk to me in the messages like, oh, you're not controlling nothing. It's like, oh, you want to be in control. Like, listen, to you, it's a control thing. So yeah, like whatever. So I'm gonna just let that go though. But I just wanted to share a little bit with y'all. Why would you make my mother spend $3,000 on rent? Why would you even think that that's cool? And she got other miscellaneous bills like that. So listen, I'm gonna keep my eye closely on that situation. I might even have to move back to New York because I don't like that. And you controlling her bank account. Now, my mom, like, I don't really ask for help. I've been in Texas for 8 years. I've never asked my mother for help. The only time my mom has given me money is when she retired and she gave me like a lump sum of cash, right? But I don't know. I just don't like nobody controlling her funds. I don't, like, to be honest with you. I'm not saying that my older brother, he needs her money, but I don't like that because you need to make smart decisions with her money. Why would you get an apartment that costs $3,000? Yes, it is nice. It's really nice. It's a really nice place. I've seen it. I gave him kudos for that. But I would have never picked an apartment for $3,000. Come on, homie. Nah. So listen, it's hard to deal with certain family members, especially when you're healing. The cognitive dissonance is huge and creates a huge disconnect. Yeah, and especially when they trying to talk crazy, and I just really be wanting to like stay again, like yeah, like you wasn't even raised in the same household with us. Like you was raised by our grandparents. Like respectfully, you're not in the same category at all. See, but you know what? When I talk like that, people think that I'm like, listen, I'm a straight shooter. Like my brother, we all on this group message, and like he ended up blocking me because I couldn't understand. He was making some decisions a few months ago that I didn't understand, and I was just like, oh, I said I understand why you that way because you have somebody in your life that you didn't love properly. So how could I ever expect that from you? Piss them off. I'm a straight shooter, straight. I'm a straight shooter. So yeah, no, he don't live with her. He's making all of these decisions states over. He don't live with her. He gonna be mad. Listen, I don't know. I don't really want to move back to New York. There's nothing there for me. I live better in the South. Like I live better paying job, better quality of living. Yeah. So I don't see myself moving back, but I would if like I would move back to New York if I could make a certain dollar amount on my YouTube, just to be honest with you. Like if I could like fully pay all of my bills or whatever and have that time to like just be with my mom, I would, but I don't really like I just don't see it apartment wise in New York. It's like the amount that you got to pay to even live decent, it doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. So you said your stepfather is paying assisted living place 7,000 a month. That's crazy. Yeah, she don't live in an assisted living place. She lives like in this like a type of retirement community for like people who are 55 and older. So it's like you're gonna pay $3,000 for rent, and it's like why didn't you want her to move down here? Like you know what I'm saying? It would have been the best. My mom didn't want to move down here either, but it would have been in her best. It would have been in her best effort, not effort, but it would have been better for her to do that. If I could have got her apartment for $1,600, why are you paying 3,000? You just squandering her money away. All right, so let's move on. You said love Poppy. They have great drinks. The one you're drinking is my favorite flavor. Yeah, my favorite one is the ginger lime. So check that one out too. So let's bring this up real quick while I've been yapping. Let's go over here and bring this Diddy-ness up. So the first thing I seen, so this was just new. So Diddy's twins supporting dad amid probe. They don't feel like he deserve it. So you know with everything going on with the trafficking with Diddy. So I want to see if did they make a statement or whatever. But let's bring this. Let's go a little closer. So Diddy created the image. What me worry Thursday, right as he took his twins to hit the Top Golf in Miami, the same town where the feds were one of his homes, was ran up in. So that's Diddy out with his twins. I think, of course, he's going to try to save face because you got to realize this, right? This is what a person would do who's truly like, give me a second. Let me bring that. A person who is truly like a narcissist, they will do anything for their image to make their image look right. So if the people are saying something bad about him, wait, let me get that off the screen. If people are saying something bad about Diddy, essentially this is him going against the grain, like going out being seen with his daughters, like, oh, they lying on daddy. They lying on daddy. Daddy ain't this type of person. Has daddy ever done anything to you like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff that they're going to do. They're going to make it seem like there's nothing going on, like, because he would hate for them to look at him in that type of light. He would hate that. So give me a second. Let me make sure I'm on the right one. All right. So his 10 daughters are rallying behind. Sources with direct knowledge tell us that the 17-year-old Delia and Jesse, let me make sure I got that on the screen as well. All right. So let's do that. Yeah, just for the people who want to read it. So sources with direct knowledge tell us that 17-year-old Delia and Jesse have been proven to be incredibly resilient after dealing with the death of their mother, Kim Porter, in 2018. And as a result, we're hearing that they aren't all worried about what's going on with their dad. Yeah, can you imagine? They ain't worried about what's going on with the dad because the money is still flowing. Also, please make sure you support the channel by thumbsing up the video, like the video, you know what I'm saying? Share it. And also you can support through Cash App, $Cookie Confidant 83. So, yeah, I personally believe that as long as they still get, and not saying that, of course, they love their dad. Everybody loves them. Women, girls, they love their father, right? But I just personally feel like as long as they still being taken care of, and they probably don't really care about it. They kind of too young to even really fully probably grasp it and understand it as well. We're told that they have been dumbfounded by all the chaos surrounding their father, but despite everything, they still see him as a good guy, and what's happening to him right now is totally unwarranted. All right. So our sources tell us that the teens have good souls and are backing their dad in everything he's facing right now, which was evident by the fact that he hit up Top Golf in Miami on Thursday evening with Diddy, flashing smiles no less as a show of support of their pops. Of course they're gonna do that. And why this ain't come out yesterday? If this is like, is he paying the paparazzi on some shit like that? Like, I don't get it. Hold on. All right. So remember, the twins were smiling and putting on a united front with Diddy, despite a tumultuous week that saw their dad's LA and Miami and LA homes be raided by Homeland Security. TMZ broke the story. Federal agents zeroed in on electronics, including all the cell phones, computers, and issuing a slew of subpoenas to companies tied to Diddy. They're especially interested in manifests from private jet companies to unravel who Diddy might have flown in, if anybody from state to state or even from out of the country. Yeah, they live a lavish lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? They don't, as long as as long as they can do the things that they like to do, and daddy probably had extra spending extra money, especially that money that he took out on them loans for them homes that he ain't even really needed like that. Well, he took out more money than the mortgages that he received, but we'll read that. So even though Diddy is clearly a target in the federal trafficking probe, that's just getting started. We're told that the girls are standing by him and they don't think he's done anything wrong. So of course they're gonna listen. Any person, like, I feel like, let me just tell you this. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I felt like TMZ wrote that article. Like, people, you can just make up an article on anything. Like, how did this say that you didn't say that you had a direct source to say that they're standing? I mean, that's their dad. They're not going to move funny with him. Like, you know what I mean? Why would they just? I don't know. I just be feeling like TMZ, they have their name, so they just say anything. Like, they got this photo, because you look at it. So this article says, because I was confused for a second, because it seems like the same thing. Diddy twins seem to be Diddy twins supporting dad amid probe. Don't feel like he deserves it. And then you click over here, right? This article over here, Diddy swinging in Miami amid federal probe. It's like the same thing, literally. Like, it's the same thing over and over. I be feeling like these sites be purposely doing that, like, sometimes just because they know that people, Diddy is viral right now, so he wants to trend. So Diddy created the image, "What Me Worry," Thursday night as he took his twins to hit up Top Golf in Miami, the same town where the feds raided. So it's like the same article in a sense, but just a different picture right there with his twins, beautiful little girls. Diddy flashed a peace sign as he left with 17-year-old daughters Jessie and Delia. The girls smiled as Diddy walked behind, raising his two fingers. You can't look more chilled than the Sergio Tashini velour tracksuit he was rocking. What was that really? Let's listen. Let's move on to this article from the Daily Mail. So exclusive, Diddy owes the bank nearly $100 million after taking out 8 mortgages on 3 extravagant homes in Los Angeles and Miami that were raided by Homeland Security. So yeah, check this out. So let me get this off the screen. All right, so Diddy has borrowed an eye-watering $140 million. Let me make sure y'all can read this, because some people said they do read. So let's just do that. So, all right, so let's bring that up. So Diddy owes an eye-watering $140 million from multiple banks. Come on, fam. What happened? You know what? They playing games with me. We about to do this. Stop playing with me. Give me a second. Like, how did that even populate on the screen like that? Hold on. Hold on. I was just about to bring it up on my phone and just read it. Just give me a second. Yeah, screw them. Like, why would you? Give me a second, y'all. My bad. I ain't want to just, I mean, I will read it on my phone, but it's like, why did that happen? Man, stop playing with me like that. If it does it again, then I will read it from my phone. But hold on. Give me a second. That's not even a page. Yeah. All right. All right, let's try it again. If they do it again, then I'm just going to exit. Is that ad page right here that's doing that? That's circular? Let me get that down. All right. So Diddy owns the bank nearly $100 million. From the raid. So he took out $140 million for three properties. Diddy has borrowed an eye-watering $140 million from multiple banks to pay his extravagant property empire, raising questions as to whether he really does have $1 billion fortune. So it could be the biggest home loan ever taken out by a Hollywood star, as the 54-year-old has needed several mortgages to fund the purchase of three luxury mansions in Los Angeles and Miami. All three were raided on Monday by Homeland Security after mounting the SA harassment and the capital R word lawsuits, with agents ransacking the homes, taking away boxes and bags of evidence. So nearly $100 million is still owed by the rapper, producer, entrepreneur, which is due to be paid back within the next few years, which one is $23 million loan needed to be settled by 2029. Dang. Hold on. So he has a loan that needs to be settled by 2029. Diddy, 54, took out several mortgages to purchase three luxury mansions in Los Angeles and Miami. The rap star borrowed $140 million from multiple banks to pay the homes, which were all raided Monday. So that's just a repeating of that. Damn, can I get a crumb off the $140 million? The homes look nice though, And like I was saying the other day, it's like everybody who's evil, it seems like they win. They winning. They getting the evil people are the one who have. Listen, are we not in on something? It's like, do you need to be more evil? And like real talk, like I don't know if you've just been noticing this, but do you need to be more evil? Do you need to be a corrupt person to even make it? I mean, it doesn't pay off because it always comes back to bite. But do you need to be an evil person to get some sort of like leverage financially? Like even if it's temporarily, it's like I don't know. I feel like everybody who has some sort of power is just a little bit corrupt, or there are some good people though, but I feel like a lot of them are corrupt. So all right. So in 2022, Forbes estimated that Diddy, who has 7 children, was estimated to be worth $1 billion. He purchased a LA home for $39 million in 2014, situated in Celeb Enclave in Holmby Hills. It has 8 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, and an underwater swimming tunnel that connects to a grotto. It has been saddled with 2 mortgages from the Bank of America, both for $23.5 million in 2014. And in 2021, neither appears to have been paid off. The former is due to be repaid in full by August 2029, and the latter in May of 2026. Diddy's real name, who is Sean Combs, has also bought side-by-side luxury estates on the uber-wealthy Star Island in Miami Beach, both of which were raided this week in the trafficking probe. 2 mortgages were taken out when he bought a waterfront 9-bed, 12-bath pad in November of 2003 for $14.5 million from Sony Music head Tommy Mottola, credited the guiding of the careers who was credited for the guiding careers of Mariah Carey and Diddy's ex Jennifer Lopez. So it appears that there were financial constraints at the time of Combs as of one of those loans, a balloon mortgage for $1.5 million from a previous owner, Mottola, and had to be paid back within 2 months. The second was for a $7.25 million city mortgage and is due to be squared up in December of 2033. It became more complicated 2 years later in February 2005 when he initially borrowed a further $22 million from HSBC Bank and to move to on the risk. What did he say? $22 million from HSBC Bank USA, and the move was so risky on the bank's part that Combs had to personally act as a guarantor. And those are the documents, I guess, from the HSC Bank. Is HSC associated with student loans? Because that name's, or is that for federal? Is that for taxes? That name sounds really familiar, though. So this is just the paperwork. I'm not interested in all of that. So in November 2007, he managed to reduce the mortgage to $12.95 million before paying off the whole lot 11 years later in July of 2018. Yet while he was paying off some of the loans like this one, he was fixing up others to put in their place. In June of 2018, he borrowed 18.85 million from a different lender of Bank of America, which wiped out in September of 2021. 4 months later, Combs borrowed a further 18.85 million with the same bank. That loan needs to be settled by May of 2036. That's crazy. For one of his Miami properties, he's taken out 5 mortgages totaling 68.45 million and so far paid off 42.35 million. I mean, he put a good dent in it. The mansion next door was purchased in July 2021 from Gloria and Emilio Estefan for 35 million and has 10 beds and 6 baths. It's much simpler than the mortgage deals for the adjacent pad, and he's only had one home loan for $20.7 million with Bank of America due to be repaid in August of 2036. That means across Combs' Los Angeles, Miami's home, he's taken out mortgages for 139.85 million, and which of 97.5 million is currently outstanding. He's likely to have other property in his native New York and possibly elsewhere. Combs bought this abandoned mansion in the outskirts of Atlanta and Sandy Springs, which he paid $2.6 million in 2003. People love living in Atlanta. Photos show the interior of the dilapidated home Diddy was hoping to renovate it, although wasn't able to get the necessary funding. Shit, that kitchen is huge. That do look nice, though. Another clue in his property portfolio as to why Combs may not be as rich as assumed is that the abandoned mansion on the outskirts of Atlanta and Sandy Springs, for which he paid $2.6 million for in 2003, Urban Explorer Abandoned Southeast took images of the 8-bed Italian Baroque-style villa known as Casa Narelle in 2022, which showed the desolate interior and exterior, including a 60,000-gallon salt pool. According to the real estate listings, it also has a sauna, home theater, and a secret room. Yeah, I wonder what them secrets is for. I won't tell your secrets. Your secrets are safe with me. Yo, I used to love that song back in the day. Talking about a secret room. Give me a second. All right, so let's see. Abandoned Southeast claimed that that was due on the financial crash of 2008, yet it appears that he sold the place in 2007 for $1.3 million. But my thing is, right, if he don't, so what they're pretty much trying to say is that if he's a billionaire, why couldn't he get the funding to build these places up if he has the money? I think that's what more so that they're trying to say. And that's why I think a lot of these people just be lying. So that was that. They pretty much trying to say that they don't think Diddy is a billionaire. Like he says, he has all of these mortgages out. And we all know that, you know, if you have money, it doesn't mean, like, I think what people get confused is like net worth and actual liquid funds that's very different. You can be worth something based off of, like, you know, you can have a net worth, but if you don't actually have those dollars, like if it's not, you know, what they call like liquid, if there's not liquid funds or whatever, then that's just your worth. Like they could say that somebody is worth $10 million. Check their bank account, see how much money they got. I guarantee you that it's not the same. I mean, you as a human being, how much is your life insurance? I know that I have a life insurance right now that's probably about $200,000, right? So if you was to say, like, what is your net worth? I wonder what goes into that. Like, does your life insurance go into that when they like determine like your net worth and stuff like that? That's interesting though. Like, you know, give me a second. So yeah, let me read some of these comments and see what's going on. I think God gives people money and power to test them, right? But why he won't listen? I'm comfortable. I can't lie. Like I'm good, but it's like I always said that I felt like God wouldn't make me a millionaire like that because listen, I don't know. I don't think it's even that really. I do think it's all about your drive and the things that you want, and what you put your effort into. It's like with growing anything. You just got to put the effort into it, you know? I definitely believe the allegations have some truth to them, but the mortgage seems You said you definitely believe that the allegations have some truth to them, but the mortgage seems to be mostly satisfied. Sounds like the media has reached the character assassination phase for him. Yeah, in a way, I do believe that too, and it's just kind of like a pitfall. It's like, what's next? You know what I mean? What's up, Alexis? Clive Davis next. Everybody's saying everybody's next. Lord, they so happy to see another black man caught on something and take him down. TMZ is a psycho. I want them to go to hell for all of the shenanigans they pulled on Nicki. Yeah, they are a little crazy. Filler article, exactly. They just writing up anything. So let me go over here real quick and bring this up from Twitter. I didn't want to stay on here long, but I just wanted to come and talk about a few things. I'm trying to like make myself go live a little bit more, you know. So let me see. I want to go to that page actually. So what are y'all plans for Easter? Is anybody cooking? Is like, you know what I'm saying? What's the word for y'all Easter? Are y'all gonna be with family? I got used to like being away, like, you know, I got used to being away like down here. Like it used to bother me sometimes when I wasn't with my family, but now I just got used to it and you just kind of like create your own thing. So this is an ad from Nicki Minaj new from her new sneaker line. Let me bring that up so y'all can see it as well. Let me bring that up. Give me a second. Oh, so there is no music to it. What do y'all think about her? What do y'all think about her shoes? I like them. You know, I think that she's probably gonna have shoes for men as well. I want to go to the website. Loki sneakers. All right, let's go over here. All right, I want to bring up the website from them. So they have a, like their story. I just wanted to bring this up really quick. So look, is it? Let me know if I'm pronouncing it right. So Lucky is an urban vegan sneaker and apparel brand for men and women. We strive to continually, damn these ads. We strive to continually invest in the next generation materials from recycled ocean plastic to our latest introduction of bio leather, all 100% animal free. So they're responsible in that aspect for the people who care about things like that. We strive to ensure that every step we take from the materials we use to our manufacturing practices that all the way to the way we treat our team and every customer reflects in our commitment towards better practices. Give me a second. So, you know, this is also a black owned company. So within our first few years, we at Loki are already making big waves inspired by a roster of talent who continue to support the brand and host of luxury fashion who have featured us, the brand, to watch. Our standout logo is proudly worn by creators from every corner of the globe as we work to support a community of creative visionaries who are pushing for change across the world. I think those sneakers look dope though. The only thing with me is that like I don't know if any of y'all experienced this, but let's see, made with purpose. Let's continue this announcement without fail. So it's part of the Loki ethos, built into every piece made by Loki is commitment to the meticulous design of vegan, eco-lux materials sourced from responsible suppliers around the world. Our commitment doesn't stop there. We partner up with leading bio-university charities like Rewild and donating our profits every year. And ensuring we help out for generations to come. So those ones look like they'll be comfortable, right? So for me, like you see these sneakers, so you know how like certain people like they are flat foot or whatever, right? I'm not flat foot, but my arch is really low on my foot. So sneakers that are like that are flat, they don't feel good on my feet. Like just to be honest with you. So give me a second. So I want to bring up so you see that Nicki is also on there. Nicki is a she's an owner of this brand as well. So she's not just, you know, doing a collaboration with them. She's a owner. She has stakes in the company. So I think her sneakers are do well. I'm gonna get them for my nieces though, like you know, because I feel like they're girls, they'll like them, and it'll be a way to like support Nicki. So Let me know if you've experienced that though, like as far as like with being. Hold on. Let me know if you experienced that though, as far as like being like flat footed. Like certain shoes, like I'll tell you, like I got like two pairs of Jordan ones. They don't I'm not wearing them, but I have like a bunch. So my mic is muffling. Can you hear me now? I don't know how the mic could be muffling. Give me a second. Let me you said it's going out. Let me know if it like. Do you hear me better now? I use some supports in them from CVS. Your mic is muffling. I'm going to cook lamb chops and lobster. That sounds good. You said you're doing great. I love the freaking vibes. Give me a second. Let me know how it sounds. I don't understand how the mic could be going in and out. It could be where based on where I have it at. Hold on a second. Mm, Oh, let me see what I'm gonna do. I don't want to do that though. Like it's just gonna mess up everything. Saying it's better now. It's better now. I wonder if it's because I got my mic to my left. I wonder if it's because I got it like that. See, I try to keep my mic away from what I really need to get is I need to get one of those. Maybe I'll go and do that after I get off of here. I need to get one of those standing poles where you can put your microphone on it, so it's kind of like not next to my computer because I don't really use my mic on my desk. Look, it sounds good now. I wonder if it was because one of those websites was up. I don't know, but I should still be good though. Give me a second. Um, it says it sounds good, but well, now. Oh, oh. How do it sound now? Is it better now? That's crazy. It's always some shit. Like as soon as I think that I got something down pat, it sound better now. But can't you hear like can you hear like the background from my computer? Does it sound more close now? Okay. See, I got it on my desk next to me. I don't really want it there though. Damn. Anyway, let me a second. Let me see something. Mm, all right, that's still going. Cool. You say yeah, that's two, but it's still better. Yeah. So it sounds more closer now. Like the audio sounds better. Actually, let me bring it up on my phone so I can see exactly how I sound. Yo, 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 yo. Oh, see, that came out with a video with Drake. Give me a second. Jolene, Jolene. Let me get through this ad. Yo, 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 yo. I don't hear nothing. Hold on. Yo, 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 what's going on? It do kind of sound muffled. Yo, 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 yo. See, that sounds clearer. I wonder if it's like, yo, yo. Hold on a second. Yo, 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 yo. It do sound. I'll figure it out. What I'll do is I'll do a recorded video in the back end or whatever. But yeah, let's see. And I kind of threw me off now. I'm kind of upset because I thought my audio, the way I set it up, right? I thought that everything was perfect. So, hmm, does it typically sound like that? Let me see how my live sounded from last night. Give me a second. Yeah, see, it was in the same spot. It was literally in the same spot. Hold on a second. Let me figure something out. Oh man, I feel like it just threw me off. All right, my audio cord is plugged up as well. After your first four words, then muffles. But I wonder if that's like, I don't know. I didn't have no issues with. Maybe that website is I don't know. I just clicked it off, but let me know how it sounds now. Is it clear? Can you hear me clearly? Like you said that at 6:30. So can you hear me clearly now? Is it clear? Switch the format of my videos and stuff. You have to like, you grow and you have to keep working at it, right? So typically it'll. So that audio sounds perfect from last night. I don't know what the difference could be. You can hear me clearly. Okay, cool. I don't know if it was that damn Loki website that was like causing an issue because it's a lot going on over there with that whole ad and everything. So who knows? Who knows? Um, yeah, I think I'm about to end my live now because now I'm mad and it just got thrown off. So I'm gonna come back later though because I want to go do something really quick. But yeah, I really wanted to come and talk about the Diddy. Shout out to Nicki with her new sneaker line and everything like that. You said maybe. So why you say maybe? Is it not clear anymore? Hold on. I used to love that game. Give me a second. My village, rating of the players. Yo, 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 yo. Give me a second. Oh, it sounds perfect. Yo, 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 yo. Wait, you just said the ad? Yo, I think you're trying to throw me off now.